Welcome back, friends, to day 3 of our phonics lesson for the week. We are going to review our words of the week. I'm just going to hold them up and then you say them, and if you need help, listen to me and then repeat after me. Ready? First, hopefully these are somewhere in your house you've been practicing. Very, my, van. Very good. We'll read those in some sentences later today. All right, so we talked about how ED can make some different sounds at the end of words. Today we're going to talk about when there's more of one thing. So like if there's more than one tree, it changes to a plural noun, which that means instead of just one, it's more than one. So we're going to add an S or an ES. We're going to listen to some words. If you hear me say the sound at the end of the words, you're going to have to stand up for this. Everyone stand up. If you hear the sound, you're going to touch your head. If you hear the is sound, you're going to touch your toes at the end of the word, okay? Listen, hats. I just hear a, so I would touch my head, hats. How about lips? I just hear a s at the end. How about wishes? Wish is. Do you hear the is at the end? Yep, you should be touching your toes. Toys. Just a s. Good. How about beaches? I hear it is at the end, so I'm going to touch my toes. How about foxes? I hear it is at the end, so I'm going to touch my toes. Dogs. Just a so touch my head. Peaches. I hear it is at the end, so I will touch my toes. Very good. All right, so when there's more than one of something, we're going to either add an S or ES to the end of a word, okay? If a word ends in X, a Z, an SH, a CH, or an S, if that's the last letter in the word and we need to make it more than one, like in the word fox, fox ends with a X, I'm going to add ES so it's going to be foxes. I'm not going to say fox, I'm going to say foxes. So I'm going to add an ES, okay? So that's how we know. All right, so let's look at some words. Our first word is hat. Hat. If I have more than one hat, it ends in a T, so it's going to be hats. How about the word foxes? Foxes. Yeah, if it's more than one and it ends in an X, we're going to add an ES. Fox is. Let's try another word. How about right now? Let's try the word lip. If I have more than one lip, I have two. So I'm gonna say lip is, or I'm gonna say lips. Yeah, I just add an S. Lips. So another ending you can look for when you're reading at home. How about the word peach? Peach. If I have two, you hear the ch at the end. So that means I'm gonna add an ES and make it peaches. Peaches. Let's try the word cat. Cat. If I have 2 or 5 or 100, is it going to be catis or cats? Yeah, it's going to be cats. Just an S. And one more, we're going to do the word bush. Bush. Do you hear the sh at the end? That means I'm going to add an ES to make it bushes. We call that a plural word because it's more than one. Bushes. Okay, so those are some endings you can look for in your reading now that you know what those two things can say. So just like ED can make more than one sound, we either add an S to say S or we add an ES to say is, foxes. Okay, so that ending might sound a little different. Okay, all right. Okay, next we're going to read some sentences together, okay? So let's look for some word wall words. Oh, HWO, that's a word wall word. Who will go to, these are all word wall words so far, the shop, and I see a question mark because I'm asking a question. Ready? Who will go to the shop? Nice job. All right. Okay, next sentence, lots of word wall words. Can you find, I hear that long I vowel and that long I sound in that word. Can you find the red hat? Read it with me. Can you find the red hat? Nice job. All right, the last thing we're going to do today is I want you to get, if you don't have it already, I want you to get them now. Either your vowel cards, A, E, I, O, U, or have them written on a piece of paper where you can point to them for which sound that you hear in the middle or the beginning of my words, okay? All right. Let's go through them. First, I'm just going to say a vowel sound. I want you to point to the vowel that makes that sound. You might need an adult nearby to make sure you're saying the right vowel sound. Pointing to the right vowel. Ready? First vowel sound I want you to point to is You should be pointing to a U. U says Next vowel I want you to point to is, or hold up your card, whatever you want to do, however you're doing it in your house. Which vowel says Should be holding up your A. Next vowel sound is I. Which vowel makes the I sound? Should be holding your I. Next vowel is which vowel says O. And the last one is which vowel says Good. Should be holding an E. Ready? Listen to the vowel sound at the beginning of my word. Ready? Ed. Good. Vowel sound in ed is Say it with me. The vowel that makes that sound is E. Good. Next one is ick. The vowel sound in ick is I. Say it with me. I. And the vowel that makes that sound is I. Next one is og. The vowel sound in og is Say it with me. And the vowel that makes that sound is O. Next one is adge. The vowel sound in adge is Say it with me. The vowel that makes that sound is A. Next one is ud. The vowel sound in ud is Say it with me. And the vowel that makes that sound is U. Nice job. All right, next one. Ready? We're going to do the vowel sound in the middle. Ready? First word is fog. 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 The vowel sound in fog is Say it with me. The vowel that makes that sound is O. Next one is badge. The vowel sound in badge is Say it with me. And the vowel that makes that sound is A. Good. Next word is lug. The vowel sound in lug is Say it with me. And the vowel that makes that sound is U. Next word is pez. 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 The vowel sound in pez is Say it with me. And the vowel that makes that sound is E. And the last one is zip. 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 The vowel sound in zip is I. Say it with me. I. And the vowel that makes that sound is I. All right, that is your last phonics lesson for this week. I will see you guys back next week. And there's another review activity over on Seesaw for you. You guys have a great weekend. Enjoy the outdoors. I miss you guys so much.